The question says if sine theta is equal to 3 over 5, find tan theta. Now the best way to solve this, because you've been given the value of sine theta, is to actually find the value of theta. Now how do we do this? Since we are told that sine theta is equal to 3 over 5, and we know that according to the rule of our SOHCAHTOA, sine is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. So this simply means this is the opposite of the divine angle, and this is the what? This is the hypotenuse. Now let's take this back to the triangle. Let's assume we have a triangle like this. Let's just assume it's not a right angle triangle, but let's assume we have a triangle like this, and this is our theta. If this is the opposite, that means this is 3, and if this is the hypotenuse, that means this is 5, and what we should be looking for is this side. Now I'm not assuming that this is a right angle triangle. I'm assuming that this is a triangle in which this theta is this. If we take this to be a right angle triangle, then we are going to find the angle of that theta. Now to find the angle of that theta, all I need to do is to find the value of x, so that we can know what tan theta is. Remember, sine theta is equal to 3 over 5. Then if we look at that, so theta will be the what? The arc sine of what? 3 over what? 3 over 5. That will give us this angle. Now we are looking at that theta. We are not concerned about this, because we are not concerned to know the value of what that theta is. Our full concern is to know what tan theta is. Now for we to get that tan theta, we need to find this angle, and for we to find this angle, let's assume that this angle is a right angle triangle. So we'll use the word, the SOHCAHTOA. We'll use the Pythagoras theorem. And remember, Pythagoras theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of what? Of the other what? Two sides. Now this square will give us what? 25, which is equal to, this will give us 9 plus what? X squared. Now we have 25. If this comes this way, we'll have 25 minus 9 equal to what? X squared. Now 25 minus 9 will give us what? 16. That will be what? X squared. So from here, our x will be equal to what? Square root of 16, which is equal to what? 4. Now you see now that we've gotten our value of x as what? As 4. Now let's go back to this. This is not required, so we don't need it. Now let's go back to the equation. We are asked to look for what? Tan theta. And remember, tan theta is what? Opposite over what? Opposite over what? Opposite over adjacent. So if we follow that, our tan theta now will be what? The opposite is what? 3 over the adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. The adjacent is what? 4. So our tan theta will be 3 over 4. Very easy. So you see how solving questions like this can be as easy as you think. What you need to do whenever you are given a question like this is to take this back to a triangle. And if you take it back to a triangle, you can be able to solve this question easily without much difficulty. Now I want to give you a typical of this kind of question. I want you to go through it. The options will be given to you and they will be displayed on the screen. The options will be given to you. I want you to try it. If you try it, on the comment section of this video, I want you to drop your comment and tell us the solution to your answers to your question, to these questions. If you get it right, good and fine, thumbs up for you. And if you don't, we are going to discuss and we will continue our discussion. We are going to correct you and continue our discussions with you from there. And it may also do you good to join our group on Facebook. Most probably we can be able to discuss more on some questions that might be difficult for you to solve. Now, what is the question? The question says, if tan tan theta is equal to 18 divided by 15. If tan theta is equal to 18 divided by 15, evaluate sine theta minus 1 all over cos theta into bracket 1 minus cos what? Cos theta. Now remember how we went about this. You can also use that same technique. Remember that your tan theta is equal to opposite over what? Over adjacent. Use it to find the hypotenuse. Then with the hypotenuse, you can find this and find this and find this using your what? Your SOHCAHTOA, and then you simplify. Can you do this? I want you to try it. If you try it, then we'll see how far you've been following our videos, and then we can see the aspect through which we can assist you to be better off solving mathematics. Remember, at New Track Mathematics, our sole aim is to build your confidence in solving mathematics and make you logically fit to face any question in mathematics. Have you subscribed to our channel? If you haven't done that, hit the subscribe button and then we'll pick it up from there. That will give you the avenue, the opportunity to see any of our videos that will be produced. I love you much and I want you to continue to watch our channel. I look forward to seeing you watch our next video. Thanks for watching.